Welcome back to Nubian Narrator News, where we don't do sympathy PR campaigns, we do truth grenades. And today's headline: a man in Nuneaton, yes, Nuneaton, the Midlands' answer to purgatory, has been living in Britain for 20 years, and now he's begging the Home Office to deport him to Somalia. Why? Because apparently Somalia is safer than Britain. Pause, deep breath, sip of water. Because the audacity just leapt out the glass and smacked me in the face. The absurdity, imagine it. You escape a war-torn country, find sanctuary in the UK, collect 2 decades of NHS prescriptions, GP visits, Tesco club card points, and now you've decided Britain's too rough? You survived Mogadishu but couldn't hack Morrison's car park in Nuneaton. Nah, my opinion's simple. Get the F out my country. Ungrateful immigrants are the final boss of cheek. Because let's be clear, Britain isn't a utopia. We've got knife crime, dodgy weather, potholes big enough to host a barbecue. But to say Somalia is safer, that's not just a complaint, that's a slap in the face to everyone who actually fought to build a life here and still fights daily to survive these hostile streets. The safer debate. Now, Somalia is many things: historic, resilient, beautiful in parts. But safe, come on. This ain't the Maldives. Somalia has militias, pirates, insurgencies, and a government so fragile you could blow it over with a Primark hairdryer. And yet man said, I want to go back. You know what that is? That's not bravery. That's delusion mixed with entitlement. It's like being invited into someone's home during a storm, eating their food, sleeping on their sofa, and then saying, actually, your house is colder than outside. Fine then, mate. Step back into the storm. The local heat, but let's dig deeper. Why does he want out? Because people are hostile. Shocker. Newsflash. Nuneaton's been hostile since the Industrial Revolution. They don't even like each other. Never mind immigrants. That town runs on Greggs pasties and passive-aggressive racism. But again, if Britain feels that unsafe to you, if the insults cut deeper than any bullet in Mogadishu, then pack your bags. You aren't chained to Coventry Station. And to those who defend him saying he's traumatized, he's just reacting to hostility. Sorry, but gratitude is still a choice. There are asylum seekers who face worse, smile brighter, and still say, I'm thankful I'm alive. The Home Office angle. Here's the comedy twist. The Home Office doesn't even want him. He's been begging for 5 months to get deported and they won't send him. That's how bad British bureaucracy is. We can't even deport the people asking to leave. The government's too busy losing migrants in hotels, misplacing files, and arguing about Rwanda flights to rubber stamp, the one guy literally volunteering to bounce. That right there is Britain in 2025. Want to stay? Papers get lost. Want to leave? Papers get lost. We're a country powered by printers running out of ink. Let's get philosophical for a second. Gratitude is a currency. It's how you pay for the invisible debt of being given a chance. If you've lived here 20 years and can't muster 1 ounce of it, then you're bankrupt, broke in spirit, and no overdraft saving you. The truth is, ungratefulness corrodes community. You spit on the country that sheltered you, and then you expect sympathy when the locals spit back. Reciprocity is the oldest law in human history. You give respect, you get it. You show contempt, you get doors slammed. So here's my humble solution. Give him what he wants. Next day delivery, Amazon Prime deportation. Wrap him up, slap a fragile handle with care sticker on his forehead, and ship him straight to Mogadishu International. Because here's the thing, Britain will survive without him. The city will survive without him. But can Somalia survive his ungrateful ass? That's the real question.